Hey, what's up? Joe, the opinionated window cleaner, coming at you today. We're going to piss some people off today. Oh, well, it'll be what it is, and that's just what it's going to have to be. Let's today talk about the truth about how much you should charge post. That's right, how much you should charge. First, people, it's a bad idea. Leave these posts off the internet. Don't ask them. Don't expect to get qualified answers out of it. It's a bad idea. Nothing good comes out of the how much should you charge post. There are many factors that go into pricing a job. Factors that cannot be considered just by a picture on Facebook. Experience level. Have you been doing this for 2 weeks, or have you been doing it 20 plus years? Equipment. Are you using a 4-gallon per minute machine, or are you using a 10-gallon per minute machine? Are you using a water-fed pole? Are you using a squeegee? Are you using an 18-inch squeegee? Are you using a 4-inch squeegee? And on and on and on. There's all kinds of different equipment things that affect it. Location. Now, my company serves a 3-hour radius. That's right, 3-hour radius. I'll be right honest with you. I live in a small little town called Whiteville, North Carolina. I do not charge as much to do a service in Whiteville, North Carolina as I do if I go to Charlotte or Columbia or Raleigh. They're bigger areas. They can support the bigger price tag. A little small country town I live in cannot support it. So location is a big factor in price. Special request. Every job has something special to it. I put a picture up online, how much would you charge for this? And I don't bother telling you that the customer also said that you got to be very careful of the flower beds on one side of the house, or this or that. Special requests affect your job a lot. Method. Everybody has their own method. Are you using a soft wash method? Are you using pressure washing? Are you using downstream? Are you using X-Jet? Are you water-fed pole? Are you traditional? There's 1,000 different answers. Most people that respond to these ads are not going to give you a true price. That's right. You put an ad up on the forums and says, how much would you charge to wash this house? Or how much would you charge to clean these windows? Most people are not going to give you an accurate price. So you're already off base. And you're saying, oh, no, people are not. No, they're not. Let me tell you why they're not going to give you an accurate price. First, they don't want to look stupid on Facebook. That's the honest truth. People do not want to look stupid on Facebook or anywhere for that matter. So they don't want to be too low or too high coming in on their price. So they're going to tell you, instead of what the accurate price is, what they think the industry should be charging. Don't mean it's the price they're going to actually charge for a job. A lot of the people that answer these questions are not qualified. Yeah, imagine that. People answering questions on Facebook that are not qualified to answer them. Can you imagine that? Come on now, that don't happen. It happens all the time. So here you got Joe Blow over there in California answering a question on how much to charge per window on a house that's located in North Carolina, and Joe Blow just went out and bought a squeegees last week. Of course, you don't know that because his page looks nice and he sounds like he knows what he's talking about. And here you are pricing the job according to him. Don't do it, guys. The ones that could possibly take a look and been in the industry long enough and know enough about it and could benefit you by responding probably are not. That's right, they're probably not responding to these ads. Why are they not responding? Because they're smart enough to know that there's too many factors to go into pricing a job like that. You got to look at the experience. You got to look at equipment. You got to look at location, special requests, the method. So the people that actually could help you probably are not going to waste their time responding because it's not worth it to them. And they understand the logistics behind trying to bid a job like that off the cuff with just a couple pictures. The post that you need to be making, instead of asking how much would you charge for a job, reach out and ask people if there's anybody that would help you make a plan of attack to tackle this scope of work. Because if you can make a plan of attack and figure out a time frame and how you're going to do it, then coming up with your price is not a big deal. That's what it takes. So stop with the how much would you charge post, people. It's not worth it to you. It's a bad idea. It's going to hurt you in the long run as far as I'm concerned. And yes, I'm opinionated. I'm Joe, the opinionated window cleaner. And I know I've hurt some people's feelings. But it's something that needs to be said and something that needs to be changed. Ask instead, can somebody help you with the scope of work? I guarantee you're going to get a better response out of people, and you're going to come up with pricing that suits your needs in your area. All right, this is Joe. I'm out here. Have a great one.